You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, we're getting set for kickoff. And here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29. First 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcons first down. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. King Okonkwo. Touchdown Atlanta. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target pick. And it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one caught Devon Vela. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Toss to Sampson, running right. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cook. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown tonight.
Tell you what, this offense has come out, and they have completely dominated here in the early going. Like, I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will extend first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Whoa! Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
They go play action now with Milrow. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Ready? 76. Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Pass is caught. DeAndre Whitworth-Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Ocean man is Barrios. Milrow on third down. The ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Out of bounds at the
2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
A run with the fullback, Ingo. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
2 minutes to go here
First down.
till halftime.
1st and goal
Greg and I
at the
back
3-yard line.
to Atlanta in a moment. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Their 2 drives so far, not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. Gerald McCoy getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
It's second down.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On third down, Milroe. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
The Falcons offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And they get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down at last.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So that's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This from an even 50 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2.
Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to make your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land through. If you choose to have to get, now I got to. See what I'm living through.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Mitchell.
The Lions take over.
The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Throwing is Milrow. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Contact, but flags. Going to be 4th down. The Lions will put this ball away. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Falcons are looking at a 1st and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2.
There's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Over there, fullback trying to get it. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Atlanta. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, Not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Falcons keep rolling right along. 38-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Quick defense. Build to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
2nd and 11. Now Milrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Here's the Lions punt team now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This one, returnable. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
45. Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. He'll step up and run this. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another set.
It just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas. Somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. 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 Turn the TV off.
Come on. Set. Play action. It's Milroe. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Ready, set. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch things out even further.
52. Lions, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And once again, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The
Aubrey
kicker
now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
59. Lions, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milrow. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
4-yard line.
They'll run with Sampson. This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Once more, it's Sampson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Barrios. They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here, on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Recovered by...
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire